here at the red carpet premiere of Spider-Man No Way Home. I am your host, Megan Camarena.
And I'm Josh Soleil, and we're so excited to talk to the talent and creators of this incredible film at the iconic Westwood Village Theater in Los Angeles.
Brought to you by Marvel Unlimited, your all-access pass to over 29,000 Marvel digital comics.
Check out marvel.com/unlimited for more information, or click on that QR code that pops up on your screen.
Now let's talk to the cast and crew of Spider-Man No Way Home, exclusively in theaters December 17th.
Hey, Marvel fans, we're here with David Desmalchin. We are on the carpet right now for Marvel Spider-Man No Way Home right now. How excited for you are for this carpet?
I'm so excited. I'm being back on a Marvel red carpet at a premiere for a Marvel film, and it's Spider-Man, and all the exciting things that are about to happen in this movie that I've just been teased by with the trailer. I'm like, I know we're all about to get our minds blown, but this is like historic Marvel filmmaking right now, because there's all these elements to this new movie that we've never gotten to see before.
Absolutely. Is there anyone you're super excited to see on the carpet today?
I was really hoping I get to run into Alfred Molina. I don't know if he's around. Tom and Zendaya and all the incredible stars of this movie. Like, I'm big fans of everybody that is a part of the movie, so I'm just geeking out over everybody.
That's awesome. Now, Spider-Man is beloved by the entire world. What makes him so relatable to you and everybody else?
It's like when you're a teenager and all of a sudden everything starts changing and the world seems like it doesn't make any sense. Peter Parker is the embodiment of that for all of us. He's like, his body starts changing and all these things start happening that he has no control over, and all of a sudden he has this choice to make, like, what am I going to do with all this change? Am I going to do something to make the world better, or am I going to turn all that anger and confusion and fear into something dark? And he continues to inspire us because over the decades, Peter Parker and Spider-Man continue to rise to the occasion and be the hero that we need them to be.
I absolutely love that. Hope, positivity. Enjoy the red carpet. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, the writers of the film. Y'all have so much to juggle in this. There are so many characters. Where do you even begin?
We didn't know where to begin. We honestly, after the last movie, there were a lot of different things that we couldn't do, and a lot of, in a good way. I think those kind of limitations are good, but once the idea of the multiverse opened up to us, obviously there was an infinite number of ways to go, and almost an embarrassment of riches in terms of what we had to choose from, but also restrain ourselves because we knew we had to tell one story.
Yeah, I would just say that with the preceding two Spider-Man movies, we always had to, and with this one, we had some housekeeping to do, dealing with the larger MCU and other things that had happened, and we had limitations always, a lot of which were fun to deal with. But in this one, in addition to that, we then just had this door open to the multiverse and just truly an infinite number of possibilities, and it was almost overwhelming, and it took us a long time to just talk about it and realize, like, what is the most fun we could have with it, and hopefully we did.
And with the multiverse, we have supervillains from previous Spider-Man films in this. What was it like to write for those characters?
Daunting. It was really daunting. We had already watched those movies so many times, but now we had to really watch them again and really try to live up to, make sure we're living up to the characters. But, Sam Raimi is a hero of us, and Mark Webb's an incredible filmmaker. We wanted to do justice to the worlds that they had created, but also make sure that they fit into the world that we've been so honored to be a part of. So it was a juggling act, it really was.
It's funny, the previous Spider-Man movies are movies that I would find myself quoting with friends or just in a room with writers discussing something for reference. And this is the first time where suddenly in my career I was writing for those characters that I just thought were like some kind of amazing reference or something that I was a fan of. And yeah, it was daunting. But it was also really, really fun.
What's up, Marvel fans? I with JB Smooth. What is up? How are you?
My wife Sha
Who's
XO.
this lovely lady?
Sha XO right here. Yes,
So
indeed.
it's so beautiful tonight. I
Yeah,
love this
gorgeous.
pink on you, like cotton candy.
Wow, thank you.
And we love cotton candy.
Gosh, I like it here. This is great. You guys are great. Can you stay here all night? This
we
is awesome.
We can, for a little while.
Well, you both look incredible. I feel like that has to be stated. You guys look wonderful. I have a question. What has Mr. Dell been up to since we last saw him?
Mr. Dell has been, his superpower is the power of knowledge. You know, unlike these amazing powers that Spider-Man has, his power lies in books. His power lies in motivating these young people to become better versions of themselves. And that's his power. It's an amazing gift of power. And I'm a man of science. Mr. Dell is truly a man of science, as you saw in the previous movie. He just wants to make sure these young people get the exposure to science that they need. Science makes the world go round, as Mr. Dell would say.
I like that. That's a superpower we all have. Yeah. Oh, what are you most excited for with the film tonight?
I want to see my husband. Like, of course I love Spidey, but this is my man. Like, I can't wait to see him do his thing in it. So that's my truth.
No, I love that. That's so exciting. So everyone knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man. How does Mr. Dell react to that? How does he feel about it?
Mr. Dell was pretty upset. When you have a student's back for all this time, and you find out something like this that they didn't tell you, and you felt you had a close relationship with this student, and this is what happens. You know, they pull the wool over your eyes, and you find out something like this. Mr. Dell was pretty upset. He was not too happy about that.
A little heartbreaking.
He thought they were like this, but turns out they were like this.
It'd be like that sometimes. Well, it was so lovely talking with you guys. Have an amazing rest of your night and enjoy the movie.
It's going to be fabulous. We cannot wait. Woo!
Hi, Marvel fans. I'm here with Ariane Moyet. How's it going? How are you feeling?
I am feeling overwhelmed, excited. I cannot wait to see it on a big screen. I'm like over the moon about this whole thing.
How does it feel to be a part of the MCU?
It's surreal. I'm not going to lie to you. It's completely surreal to be a part of Marvel. You know, I was born in Iran, and so to have that be from there to here is a real surreal moment for me. So I really, I'm just honored and blessed, really.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Well, I'm excited for you. What are you looking forward to most in the film tonight?
I am looking forward to selfishly, I'm looking forward to my interrogation with Ned. Spoiler.
Okay.
But most what I'm really looking forward to is watching Tom Holland and watching all these folks make these amazing human beings come to life. I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I mean, this is big. This film, everyone knows who Peter Parker's secret identity is. It's Spider-Man. How does your character feel about that?
Obviously, he's interrogating him. So he comes in and really interrogates the group and really kind of tells them, listen, you shouldn't have done that, you know? Anyway, I'm really just excited to be here and be a small part of this movie.
What's up, Marvel fans? I'm joined by Paula Newsome. How's it going?
It's going great. This is terribly exciting.
No, we don't know too much about your character. What's it like joining the MCU?
You know what? I'm going to tell you that. When Twitter started kind of going agog, they thought I was MJ's mama. Not to say that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But what's really fun about this is joining this. It's like coming into halftime when the game's already going and you jumping in, it's like, I got to keep up. It's fabulous.
Yeah, well, I bet you did amazing. So everyone knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. How does your character feel about that?
You know, she's not so enthused by him. I'm not going to give away too much.
And that's the tea.
It's true. She doesn't much like him that much because he's not impressed. I mean, what do you got?
Whoa. Okay, I'm taking that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna hold that while I go into the theaters. What are you excited to see tonight?
I'm excited to see the movie in its entirety. John Watts, our director, is amazing. I got to work with an amazing group of actors, Fred Molina, Tom, We were there for a month in the middle of Atlanta, just along with my stunt double. It was just, I look forward to seeing the whole thing. The whole multiverse vibe. Come on now.
I mean, you chose a great time to show up. I'm just saying. Well, I don't want to keep you. You have the rest of the red carpet to go and enjoy the film. Congratulations again.
Thanks, love.
Hey, Marvel fans, I'm joined by Sarah Finn. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm great. It's very exciting to be here tonight. How are you?
I'm speechless. This is incredible. What has it been like to see these young adults that you cast grow into the characters that they are now?
Yeah, it's a little emotional, isn't it? To think about the journey and when we first cast Tom and Zendaya and Jacob, I think Jacob's screen test was his first time he ever set foot on a set in his life. And now to see how far they've come and have the end of the trilogy here, I'm very excited to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet. Very excited to see it and to see how the fans react.
Well, you've done an incredible job at casting. It's this kudos to you. What was it like bringing back characters like Willem and Alfred?
Am I allowed to talk about that? I don't think so, Megan.
I mean, it was in the trailer. Come on, Sarah. I think you can.
Yeah. It's bonkers. This movie is as big as anything we've ever done, and it's really exciting to see how they're all going to interact on screen together.
Did you ever think that would happen?
No, I didn't. When I first heard the idea for the movie, I thought this is impossible. But
here we are. Okay. Was there a moment where you're like, I don't know if we can pull this off? This is so big. This is the biggest Spider-Man film yet.
Yes. Luckily on my end, a lot of the cast was already in existence that I had cast and from other wonderful casting directors who worked on this film in much earlier versions. So in terms of pulling it off, I'm going to toss that ball to the incredible production people, our producers, Amy, Rachel, Kevin Feige, John Watts, everyone who worked so hard to pull off a movie on this scale.
Executive producer, how are you doing?
Great, I'm excited. Now Zendaya is coming, so that's the party right there.
I mean, we got a party going on here too.
Yes, today is a good day. Today is a good day. We get to celebrate Spider-Man, one of my favorite characters. Not the favorite, but one of my.
Nice save.
They're all my favorites.
Tonight is a big night. This is the biggest Spider-Man film that we've seen to date, and the VFX are on a whole nother level. Can you talk about that just a little bit? There's just so much that went into this.
The thing about working on these things, it just feels during the pandemic, this took far more effort because we were not together. And I think that what I longed for is to be together again. But we got it done thanks to the 6,000 plus people across the world. So I thank every single vendor, facility, human artist, and family member that put up with us working from home. And hopefully you can all go see it and keep the secrets.
I thought you were going to tell us the secret.
Shh, I'll say no. Are you kidding me? I've had
I don't know.
fear of not saying anything.
Okay, all right. Well, what are you most excited about with this film tonight?
I'm excited to see how people react to something that has been with us for so long. So I'm just ready for all of you to know what I know.
Okay, well, I'm ready for that too. How did you and your team pull this off?
Well, every movie takes a lot of effort. So it was effort, and we have the best team. Amy, Kevin, we have John Watts, who's fantastic, and we have a beautiful trio in Zendaya and Tom and Jake, and the friends are back. They're back in town, so they get to tell another story.
That's beautiful. Well, what does this night mean to you?
I hope that this gift of filmmaking that we put out there to the world is received with as much love as we made it.
Oh, that made my heart feel like mushy. I love that. Well, I don't want to keep you. Enjoy the rest of your red carpet, and I look forward to seeing the film.
Thank you. Thank you for your support. And if I don't see any more, I think that's it for this year. We have 9 projects that came this year. Happy holidays. We represented with all of our hearts. So we'll see you after this. We'll see you next year.
All right, see ya. Thank you.
Hey, Marvel fans, we're here with Amy Pascal. This is an incredible movie. What does it feel like to get this off the ground running?
Look, it's fantastic. People are out. People are excited. People love Spider-Man. It's great.
So Spider-Man, talking about the love of Spider-Man, he's so relatable. What makes Spider-Man so beloved by all?
I think because Spider-Man means something different to everyone at different ages in their life. You know, when you're a little kid, it means one thing. When you're a teenager, something else. And when you're grown up, something else. You know, it's a boy who's always struggling with being good, and I think we all understand that.
We were able to bring the supervillains from previous Spider-Man into this film. What was that process like?
It was fantastic because, of course, I had worked with all of them on the other films, and it was really exciting to bring them back.
Out of your entire Spider-Man journey, what are you most proud of?
Tonight. Of course.
I love it. Amy, thank you so much. Enjoy the movie. Thank you so much. What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with John Watts, the director and family. So John is an incredible director. We've seen 2 Spider-Man movies already. What makes him so amazing?
That's a tip.
Well, he's our brother.
He's a baby brother. Yeah, he's our baby brother.
I wanted to bring my family on the red carpet just because, historically Spider-Man's out there helping regular people. That's what he does. And my family literally does that. My brother's a firefighter, my sister's a nurse, my other sister here is a teacher, and they're like actually out there on the front lines legitimately helping people over this past like terrible year and a half. So I just wanted to sort of take a little bit of the spotlight off of me and shine it on them and all the people that have been doing great things to help people in this like really tough couple of years.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
That's the answer.
So John just spoke about how you inspire him. How does he inspire you?
Oh my goodness.
I bring him to red carpet events. They get to meet Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Now, this is a huge film. Where did you even begin?
Well, at the end of the last movie, we kind of gave ourselves a really big ending where we revealed Peter's identity. So we started there.
Straight to the point. I love it. Now, supervillains from previous Spider-Man movies are in this film. What was it like to be a part of that?
Oh, it was great. I mean, I'm a fan of those movies, so to have them there, I was just being a nerd like everyone else.
What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with Simu Liu. What is going on? We're here at the live carpet. How does it feel?
It feels pretty great. I'm not sure that these people realize that I'm not in this movie. I think they, I'm not going to burst their bubble for them.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
No spoilers at all. Anything is possible, but I'm also not in this movie. Maybe.
So, who are you most excited to see in this film?
I'm excited to see Spider-Man.
No spoilers.
Whatever. Spider-Man question mark? I'm excited to I mean I've been reading the rumors like everybody else. I'm so fortunate to get to be here, to get to watch this movie early, and I'm just excited to see where they take it. I've been such a fan of the Spider-Man movies ever since Tobey Maguire. I think it's just been a really long ride and a full circle moment for a lot of people, so I'm jazzed. I'm excited.
Well, talking about that, previous supervillains are in this movie. What was your reaction when you found out?
It was pretty okay. Well, first of all, I was like, oh my God, Dr. Octopus is in the trailer. And then I was like, oh my God, like Jamie Foxx is there as Electro. And then it was like, oh my God, he's got the Stark tech on his armor. So I was like, what does that mean? I feel like everyone was, pretty blown away by all of that. I think, I work for this company, so I know people at Marvel. They're master marketers. They're mysterious. They work in mysterious ways. They operate behind a veil of secrecy and shadow. I'm just excited. I'm so excited that I finally get to take a peek behind and see what they've been cooking up. I feel like I deserve to be here because I used to play Spider-Man at kids' birthday parties. I dressed up. I inhabited the character. I was in the costume. I feel like I was Spider-Man. So in a way, I do feel like this is my premiere.
Could I still hire you for birthdays, or is it too late?
You can, but the rate is now $75,000 an hour. Yes, it's gone up a little bit. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Have a good one. Take it easy.
Unlock the Marvel Universe of Comics on your device in one all-new, all-different app. Gain instant access to over 29,000 digital comics with incredible new issues added every single week. Dive into exclusive stories that will forever change what you know about the mighty Marvel Universe. Swing through Infinity Comics, available only on Marvel Unlimited. There's so much more for you in the app, true believer. Get started today.
What's up, Marvel fans? I am here with Benedict Wong. How are you?
Hello, ecstatic, excited, a bit tired, blurry-eyed from 5 a.m. Work call, but as soon as I get in there, well, these are waking me up as well, actually. So, it's just fizzing with excitement,
It's an exciting time to be here. So you've been busy. Wong has been very busy in Marvel Studios, Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. Now Spider-Man, No Way Home, and not to mention your upcoming film, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. There's a lot weighing on Wong's shoulders. How's he handling it?
I'm okay with aplomb. I got an email from Kevin Feige saying it's fast becoming the WCU, so I'll take that. So here we are.
The Wong Cinematic Universe. I like it, definitely. Well, what is it like to get a chance to dive into the Marvel multiverse with all the weird creative worlds that it entails?
Well, we certainly have to do a load of versions, and it's also kind of filming as well during this sort of kind of time as well, where we're kind of like, if something happens, then we hit plan B, we hit plan C, so we're kind of living in a sort of quantum filming schedule, so that's how it's been.
That must be crazy as an actor.
Yeah, I mean, I call it like the madness of the multi-schedule, that's it really, Doctor Strange, that.
Well, before you leave, what's something that you can tell us that the fans can look forward to? Maybe a little tease.
Well, there'll be a shift, I think, definitely in this, which will hopefully, we'll see different responsibilities, I think,
Marvel fans, I am here with Marissa Tomei. How's it going?
Hi, going good. Getting very excited for everyone to see this movie. It's the big opening.
The energy is amazing. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's really thrilling.
So, what has May been up to since we last left off?
Well, her and Peter Parker have gone through a lot together. They're growing up. They've been through several cycles of on and off relationships with other people. I don't know. They're hanging out.
I mean, that's a lot. So everyone knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. How is May handling that?
I think that, well, May was shocked at first, and then, then she found out, and they became a team. They just really worked together, and she's in on it with him. And she also tries to protect the part of him that's still a boy and lets him do his thing.
I love that. So I need you to spill the tea, all right? May has kind of a different understanding when it comes to her relationship with Happy. What is there a relationship there? What's going on?
I don't think, I mean, there's a relationship, there's a friendship, and they're like compadres. They've been through so much together. They've been lovers, they've been friends, they've been on, they've been off. I don't know why you think I have a different, why? Do you have a different understanding?
Well, I mean, the last movie, it was kind of like a little back and forth.
Oh, yeah, yes, true.
What was it like to work with this incredible cast again?
Oh, it's just so great to see them. They're always doing something new and different, and they're so beautiful. They're beautiful to look at. They're beautiful inside, and it's always fun to come back and be with them again.
Well, I'm excited to see you on the big screen tonight. I won't keep you from the red carpet. Thank you for spending time with us.
Thanks to you.
Marvel fans, I am joined by Xochitl Gomez. How's it going?
I'm doing great. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
What are you looking forward to seeing most in this film tonight?
Well, number one, my homies, Benedict Cumberbatch and Benny Wong. Gotta support the crew. I'm really excited to see just this movie in general.
Have you been a Spider-Man fan for a long time?
Oh, yeah. Like, who hasn't been since, like, 5 years old? I mean, are you kidding me?
That makes sense. You're right. So there's quite a bit of crossover between the cast and the cast in your upcoming film, Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. What is it like working with Benedict Cumberbatch and Benedict Wong?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty insane. I'm a pretty lucky person. It's pretty crazy. I just love watching them get in their character and their zone. And it's just been a wonderful, like, teaching experience, honestly. It's just crazy to be like, oh my gosh, I know these people. It's kind of funny.
I bet. Who are you excited to see most on this red carpet tonight?
Zendaya.
Girl, yes.
I'm excited. I'm like, is she here now?
I'm waiting for the scream.
I know. I hear some screams. Could be her.
So I heard you skateboard. Is that true?
Yes, I do a little bit of skateboarding, but ever since I started getting some like roles, I was like, I can't really injure myself here. So I just graze a little bit.
Yeah, no crazy tricks.
No. I might be able to have like some fake blood and stuff for work, but nothing in real life.
And that's a cool skill to have. And you just celebrated your quinceañera?
Yes, I did. It was during COVID and stuff, so I couldn't really have some like huge thing, which I mean, I really wish I could have. But I just went around the park and around just LA and just took some photos.
What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with Jacob Batalon, who plays Ned Leeds. This is a huge film. Where do we start with Ned in this one?
Oh my goodness, Ned is reeling. You know, his best friend's identity just has been revealed to the world, so he's just like, what does he do next? What are the FOS up to now? Like, we're planning what to do. It's crazy.
Does Ned get to get on the action on this one?
Oh my goodness, like you wouldn't believe. Ned and MJ are killing it.
Yes. So what was it like working with Benedict Cumberbatch?
I mean, unbelievable. He's like so professional, but also such a funny, amazing human being. And everyone on the cast has been amazing. Every legend that's been on has been just amazing.
So we know Ned's arc throughout these films, but what has been your journey through this?
I feel like, I've accomplished everything that I've wanted to accomplish with Ned. I feel like he's definitely become the guy in the chair to like in the action. So I think in that way, he's had a great time. So yeah.
If you could have any Spider-Man gadget in real life, what would you choose?
Probably the web wing so I can fly.
That's awesome. Jacob, thank you so much. Enjoy the movie. Thank you. What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with J.K. Simmons, who plays J. Jonah Jameson. What was it like to come back for this Spider-Man film?
Always a pleasure. Whatever incarnation, I hope they keep reincarnating JJJ.
Now, what's the difference between this J. Jonah Jameson and the one you played previously?
Only the hair, really.
So this film is so massive. What was it like working with this incredible ensemble?
Well, I'm telling you, I was in and out. I still haven't met 2/3 of the cast of this movie. I'm hoping I get that opportunity tonight.
So who are you excited to see tonight?
That kid that plays Spider-Man, whatever his name is, and the 75 bad guys, some of whom are old leftovers like myself, and some new ones.
Throughout your Spider-Man journey, do you have a favorite moment?
Can't pick one. Not going to even try.
What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with Jon Favreau, who plays Happy Hogan. Now, you started the MCU directing Marvel Studios' Iron Man. What is it like to continue that legacy of Iron Man as Happy Hogan?
Well, I love being a part of this as an actor because I get to continue to work with the people that I work with on the Iron Man films. Also, even before I started directing, I remember visiting the set of Spider-Man 3. That was my first experience. So it's nice that it's all coming together. And I'm just happy that I've been able to be a part of it in one way or another for decades now.
That's awesome. Well, now that the entire world knows who Spider-Man is, how does that affect Happy?
Well, Happy's always been in on the secret with Tony Stark, with Peter Parker. So Happy was always good at being a professional wingman to help out and help them navigate their way through all the challenges of being a superhero. I think he offers a lot of moral support. I don't think he's too good for protection, even though he's supposed to be head of security. But I think he's a good friend, and I think for Peter Parker, he was a good. I think he took it upon himself to look after him after Tony was gone. So I really like playing that part, and I really like Tom Holland a lot, and I love popping onto the set and working with John Watts and everybody there. It's a great group of young actors, and as an actor, I love it, and I think it comes through in the character.
That's awesome. Now, do you have a favorite MCU moment in Spider-Man through your journey?
Oh, in Spider-Man, I like when we're in the bathroom. I like we're in the bathroom together, where I'm trying to be like Nick Fury popping into his high school, and I confront him, and someone flushes the toilet. So my really cool like Nick Fury moment is completely undermined by a toilet flushing. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
That's awesome, John. Thank you so much. Enjoy the movie. Thank you. Have a good one. What's up, Marvel fans? We're here with Willem Dafoe, who plays Green Goblin. All right, what was your reaction when you were told the premise of this film?
Sounded good. Good enough to sign on, to revisit this character.
Now, what was it like revisiting that character? How was that?
It was great. I mean, it's a continuation, and this is probably the most ambitious film in this series so far. So it was great to be a part of it. See some old friends, see some new friends,
That's incredible. What was it like working with director John Watts and the awesome ensemble?
He was great. I mean, they had a lot of the people had worked together before, so they really had good chemistry already, had a lot of trust, and yeah, it was fun to work. Very loose, but also we were making our days and having fun.
Do you have a favorite Spider-Man moment in the MCU?
Oh God, that's a tough one.
Yeah, too hard again. Yeah, There's so many.
I enjoy doing the action stuff.
Marvel fans, I am here with Jamie Foxx, who plays Electro. What is it like returning to this character after all this time?
It's been amazing, man. Like to be able to reboot the character, new look, new vibe. And my kids here with me representing Electro. They got the shoes. Representing Electro, they got the shoes. So we just been, just been happy to be on this ride and can't wait for the world to see the movie.
What's different about Electro this time?
Well, the way he looks right off the bat, it's a different look. He's simplified, potent. Kind of got a flyness to him, and so everybody online has been, really like reacting well to it. So just can't wait for people to check it out.
I heard you brought your own flavor to it.
Yeah, you got to bring your flavor to it. So the fact that they were allowing, accommodating with that makes the whole movie feel better. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see it. What's the best part about playing a supervillain?
Oh, it's always good to be a bad guy. It's good being bad. You know what I mean? So it's like you're doing Electro. There's so many layers when you're a supervillain, you know what I mean? So I can't wait for you to check that out.
Well, what's up, Marvel fans? We're here with Kevin Feige. This is a huge undertaking of a film. Where did you start?
We started at the ending of Far From Home, where we knew that we had put Peter Parker in a very hard circumstance where his identity was revealed. And from there, we decide what happens next and how do we make things harder for him. He's been to space. He's become Spider-Man. He's lost his mentor. And now his identity is revealed. And all he wants to do is graduate high school and go to college. And we started there.
And the good old Parker luck kicked in. You brought supervillains in from previous Spider-Man movies into this. What was that process like?
It was very emotional. It always starts with a place of what do we think would be fun? What do we think would be cool? I've been making movies for 20 years now at Marvel, and they started at this very theater, as a matter of fact, with the premiere of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1. And we were sitting around a room and saying, if I saw Willem Dafoe, who you just talked to, as Green Goblin again, and Alfred Molina, who's not able to be here tonight, as Doc Ock, I would lose my mind. Just that starting point. And a lot of luck came together that they were interested. We were able to bring them back.
Oh, that's incredible. I can't wait to see this incredible film. What are you most proud of throughout this Spider-Man films?
Well, I'm proud of the collaboration we've had with John Watts on 3 movies, with Tom Holland on 3 of his own movies, plus the Avengers movies. The entire relationship between Sony and Marvel and Disney is really unprecedented in Hollywood history, and it's all because everybody loves Spider-Man. Yeah. And that is amazing. I hope it shows in all the movies as well.
We said everyone loves Spider-Man. What makes him so lovable and relatable?
I think that was the genius of what Steve Ditko and Stan Lee did all those years ago, was they made him us. They made him flawed and related. And again, here he is in this giant anticipated movie that may or may not have consequences for the multiverse, but Peter Parker just wants to go to college. Peter Parker just wants to graduate high school. That's it. And you want to root for that person.
Kevin, thank you so much. Enjoy the movie. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you.
Marvel fans, I am here with Zendaya, MJ herself. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great. So I have a couple questions. This is the biggest Spider-Man film yet, and there's a lot of stunts. How did it feel to be web slinging and flying high?
Oh man, it was so much fun. I love being able to do that stuff, especially because we feel incredibly safe. We have an amazing stunt coordinator, and you just get to have fun. I'm not afraid of heights in that way, so I feel really good about it.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see. How has MJ changed since we last seen her?
I think she's just opening up more. I think now that she has Peter in her life and someone, and Ned, obviously, people who feel that love her for who she is, I think she's able to slightly just open up a little bit more and maybe even be a little bit more positive, because usually she's like the nihilistic friend, right? She's the one that's always looking at things glass half empty, so it's nice to see that side of her.
Hello, Marvel fans. We're here with Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays Doctor Strange. You have had quite the busy life, my friend.
Yep.
What is it like to dive into the Marvel multiverse?
Marvel is a fun place to be right now as Doctor Strange. That's all I will say. And yeah, you know, he brings something very interesting to this film. But most of all, having worked with Tom, not just on this, but on a couple of other projects, it's just wonderful to be by his side again and doing what we do and establishing and maturing and growing that relationship. It's fantastic.
What is it like bringing Doctor Strange into the world of Spider-Man?
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. You know, I get to play the grown-ups surrounded by kids. I can say that. They're half my age. They are kids. I'm blown away by their professionalism, by the atmosphere they create on set, by the fun it is to be on that set. John Watts is a phenomenal director. He's such a joy to work with. He's great on the granular. He gives you context to understand where your place is in the story and the development of it, even when all the story hasn't been finished, which is often the way with these films at the time of production starting. And it is just fun from start to finish.
What goes through Doctor Strange's mind? After saving worlds and universes, a young Peter Parker comes up saying, hey, can you craft a spell to have people forget?
I think the first thing that goes through his mind is to see in the film is like, yeah, sure, I want to help you out, kid. You did great back there, and you're one of them and us, and you know we're all on the same team here. So sure, I'll help a friend out. Doesn't really take into account that he's still a kid at high school, and in trying to people please or going, yeah, okay, let's do one for the team. Yeah, some crazy stuff is unleashed, and that's where the relationship starts to evolve and mature, and that's what I'm really excited about. I mean, there's some crazy reveals and fun spills and thrills in this, but also, for me as an actor, the thing that matters most is that emotional connection to a character and the people who surround him and the world that surrounds him. So with Tom and I, that's a really beautiful relationship that's kicking off.
What's up, Marvel fans? We are here with Tom Holland, who plays Peter Parker. This is one of the biggest Spider-Man films ever made. What was your reaction when you read the premise?
Oh, man, I was blown away. I was also so skeptical. At the time, I was like, there's no way that they could pull this off. There's no way that they'll be able to bring these villains back into this universe and make it make sense. But they did, and they've done it in a wonderful fashion. The movie is incredibly heartfelt. It's funny, it's emotional, it's exciting. And, you know, John Watts has really knocked it out the park. So to be here tonight celebrating this movie, I honestly cannot even begin to explain to you how happy I am and how excited I am. If you had told me 10 years ago that you'll be playing Spider-Man in a movie like this, I would have been like, you're a liar.
Well, in a movie like this, exactly. And look at all these people, they love you. A movie like this, you're playing opposite supervillains from previous Spider-Man movies. What is that like?
It's incredible. Yeah. I mean, I've been a huge fan of these movies since I was a kid. I remember seeing Tobey's movies, I remember seeing Andrew's movies. So to get the chance to share the screen with their villains has been one of the most rewarding aspects of my career. And I'm so lucky to be here tonight. I can't wait to share the night with them. And I'm seeing Tom Rothman over there, my boss, who I love, who's been so kind to me. I want to go and give him a big hug. And honestly, I am beyond excited.
Peter goes through so much. The death of Tony Stark, Mysterio letting him know his entire identity. What is that like for Peter Parker in this film?
It's tough. I mean, everyone's been asking me in the press, can you relate to it? Because you're famous. But I'm famous for making movies and he's famous for being a mass murderer. So it's slightly different, but it's been a very exciting challenge, something I've really enjoyed taking on, bringing to life in the character. It definitely tonally shifts the movie. It makes the movie feel very different to the previous two, which is great. I love change and I love this movie and I love everyone here. And it's awesome.
Tom, you got a busy night. Enjoy the premiere. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So much.
Have a good one. Oh, that was amazing.
It was incredible. So many talented actors, the cast, the crew. I'm speechless.
As am I. Let us know what your favorite interview was in the comments below.
And be sure to check out Marvel Unlimited, your all-access pass to over 29,000 Marvel digital comics.
And check out marvel.com/unlimited for more information, or click on that QR code when it pops up on the screen.
And be sure to check out Spider-Man No Way Home exclusively in theaters December 17th.
This is Marvel,
your universe.